I gotta get credit to Scamming Slash. It does look nauseating. It's no use! Hello everybody and welcome to my Let's Play of Sonic the Lost World on PC. And here I am using the Silver the Hedgehog mod made by GNF. I put his channel down below. His original name was Gotta Go Fast. It even says so on his Silver mod description. So this is actually my second playthrough on this part here because I accidentally put the voice volume from the Sonic Lost World, as you see here, and I'm supposed to only use the OBS Studio for microphone volume, but not the volume onto the game, which I'm only supposed to use on the capture card. So I have to redo this again so that only my voice is captured onto the OBS Studio, just so that it doesn't seem ruined. So I have to do this again, but it's no biggie, because now I know most of these locations for the restore ring, so I can find them all with ease. But man, this is such a pain I have to do this again. But hey, at least I can just have some fun while doing it. Let's go and get that restore. Yeah, I know this location one all too well. I believe this is actually the second stage I actually had most trouble finding them. Because, you know, I don't always go to that one because it's all about moving the fruits to the right location. I hated that part. Okay, now to get that bell. Give me that bell. Give me that. But it's a good thing that these restore rings are still are actually respawning into the levels although you collect them. Or else I would have to start over in Sonic Lost World just to collect them again. Because I want to show everybody where all these restore rings are, and then I'm actually able to collect them all in my first playthrough. I'm perfectly capable of doing that. Oh, and by the way, don't go inside those little duck things here, because basically you're just rolling into a ball very slowly. It's not a very fun element they put there. I don't get why they've done it. Oh, so don't touch the spring here. That would just put you directly to it. So I do everything I can to just dodge these guys because they are no fun. But hey, at least Silver is inside this game here. He's just a very friendly heads boy here. He wants to travel all the way to our present time just to help Sonic just defeating this Deadly Six. Because now Eggman has to join us so that he can stop his machine from draining all the energy in their world. Which reminds me, why do they have square trees? I mean, didn't you guys see those trees in their world? They're like made of square. Okay, this game has a slowdown again. I have to fix that after this level. I don't get why this always happens. My computer is perfectly able to run it, and then this happens. I'll have to check it after. Okay, so just gonna hit those switches here. It's a perfect place to actually get these animals because there are loads of these capsules. Hey, I need to get to the capsule. Alright. All of the characters are just able to do the parkour system here. They've got to fitness. Okay, now just gonna go up here. Silver! Silver! Don't fool around! And why do I have Sonic's voice? And there is another one. Oh yeah! Just able to land onto this spring, no prob. Okay, now I think I should just... Oh no! Okay, that's fine too, because I've already collected the restore ring, so I don't have to think about it anymore. Now I can just take another pathway. Okay, that's good and all. It was really cool. But Silver the Hedgehog, many people hated this character when he first appeared in Sonic 06, which is perfectly understandable because he got one of the worst bosses ever. Like, I almost thought as a kid that he was impossible to beat because you can't even touch the guy. And then I found out that you just have to hide behind a table or chair and then he just throw them at you like it was some sort of dodgeball tournament. That's how good this guy is at dodgeball. Don't challenge this guy at the dodgeball. He's just gonna kill you with all these balls. And then you can beat him. Like, I understand they wanted to make a character that seems impossible to beat, but he's just not fun right from the start. I don't know if they actually wanted him to be this way or not, but Jesus. If they want to complete the game as fast as they can, at least make it so that you can beat him in a good way, or make it so that you're perfectly able to beat him without making it seem impossible. Anyways, let's do it. But, you know, I've always liked Silver. I mean, his character design looks awesome. He has psychokinesis, which I thought was a pretty cool ability. And no, he's actually a nice guy, especially in Sonic IDW. And some other comics, I guess. And some other games, of course.
Alas, poor Cubot. I knew him well.
Arr! Me voice chips all cattywampus.
Thanks to Sonic, everything's gone cattywampus. My cacophonic conch was the only thing keeping those 6 maniacs in check.
Some sort of a natural inhibitor to their powers. Very painful.
And very rare. The Zeti have an innate ability to manipulate magnetic fields. They can make electronics, including my mechs, do interesting things. I controlled those powers with the conch until Sonic punted it away with his typical stupidity.
Well, get lost, Eggman, and let us get things under control.
I hope the Zeti eat you alive, you meddling hedgehog.
Okay, if it pleases the court, all those who think Eggman is a total bonehead raise their hand.
Well, there you go, folks. The motion is passed unanimously.
I didn't raise my hand.
So now let's go to Zone 2. Oh yeah, there's this secret level. I might do that after the 4th level, but let's go.
It would seem the peaceful days of tending my garden will have to wait. While I take care of these matters, the rest of you cannot.
Please, Master Zik. This is not something you should trouble yourself with. It's beneath you.
Now, don't be concerned. It'll be good to stretch these old bones.
So this guy here, his name is Sick, because he's really sick. I mean, he can actually do the Force, so he's definitely Yoda. You know, the blue version. And yeah, he is total ripoff. Like this, he was like one of my favorite villains of the 6 when I first played this game. Just because he's old and he has, you know, Jedi power. I mean, who wouldn't think of Yoda whenever they see him like this? Okay, so I just gotta get this. Okay, that was the first red star ring, and the second one should be very near. Not here. Okay, I know what it is. It is around here, I think. Yes, there it is. I wanted to use the rocket, but I don't know if I should do that. So I'm just gonna use the apple here. You have to use it on this vent, and then transform into like a big tornado fruit.
Speed cannot defeat wisdom, little hedgehog.
I also use wisdom, my psychokinesis wisdom. I'm not as fast as Sonic, but I'm more powerful. Like Silver would have been such a powerful character in Sonic Forces because it's all about strength and he has psychokinesis. But somehow Sonic is like the only hope in this entire world just to beat Eggman. Like, I really think Silver is stronger than Sonic, but they really have to drop Sonic in just to make him seem like the hero in Sonic Forces. I was about to say Sonic Heroes, which is also true. But seriously, do they have to make all these characters look like cheerleaders? Anyways, you see these chickens here? They're from Sonic and Knuckles. I really miss those guys. As much as I can throw them in a way, like they've brought me so much trouble in Sonic and Knuckles, I really hate them. Okay, now let's go over here and just, you know, destroy these badniks. I believe these things here are called motorbugs. So I'm just gonna destroy them right away and get this one. I actually didn't count how many red star rings I have now because I'm just used to see them all appear on the screen, but now that I can't see them appear, I just don't know. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. I just have to dodge him and go this way. And there it is. I think the fifth one is right there, I can see that. But first, I have to let this apple roll. It's kind of a boring way to make these levels. And, you know, it really does give me a vibe of Ball Beach Galaxy whenever I played this Tropical Coast. Tropical Coast, or... yeah, I think that was the name. Just because of the music and just the whole graphic itself and the art style just looks like something from a Mario game. It really, really does. And now destroy more of them. That's fine too. I do need to save some animals. I need to save the future.
My skills are sharper than your words. Your insults cannot penetrate my thick, wrinkled skin. Certain moisturizers.
Yeah, he's just gonna use his fruit to actually defend himself, but those fruit don't mean a thing. I mean, I could use my psychokinesis, but that would be far too easy. I'm just going to hit you right in the bucket. There he is, with his apples. Yeah. He's also very easy boss, by the way. Yeah, quite a shocker. So he's just gonna come right at me, and he's spawning some metal spikes, but do I need to move? I don't even need to move. Whoa, way to go. And now he's coming, and then, boom! Everything turns into apple juice. He's coming here, and what you just have to do is just hit him in the back. I mean, it's so disrespectful of Silver to just hit the old man in the back. But he's evil, so I have the allowance. So, way to go, Silver. You hit him in the back, and he's probably going to feel it for the rest of his life. And that was a good thing to do. So that was it for Zone 2, and let's continue on. I had to reboot the game just to see if it could run to the perfect 60 FPS again. So let's hope. Let's go to Zone 3.
I tested the blue one, and he's more powerful than I anticipated. He shows much potential.
Who cares about him? Now that I'm free, I want to squeeze Eggman till he pops!
And eat him, I suppose.
Well, yeah. There are better ways to make him suffer. But more delicious? What would you say if I told you we could destroy Eggman's world and use its energy to make ourselves unbelievably powerful?
Well, I would say that I had taught you well.
Yes, you have. And it will be Eggman's own creation that causes his destruction.
Everybody's favorite, because of the music. And, you know, the scope, the whole scope itself. Because basically you're riding on the rail and then you see this beautiful aquarium. It just looks so beautiful, and then you have the music to just soothe it in. It is so majestic. Like, for a game that has such a big joy of the art style and, you know, the story itself, it sure has some nice, majestic music here. Something you'll make that makes you want to hear it every time you want to do homework, of course. Like it really sounds really good. Okay, so it'd be pretty fun to actually. It'd be nice to see if Sega might do a whole level about this grinding here, and then you try to dodge as many obstacles as possible. You know, sort of like a minigame. Like, that would be a fun idea if they did it. Okay, these wrist rings are kind of hard to see. Like, they're like invisible red, so how can I possibly see that? But that should be no problem, I think. I really wish that Sega actually put more efforts into making some new antagonists instead of just making them into... Okay, I lost the wrist ring there, I need to start over. But I really wish that Sega kind of made it so that the Deadly Six actually meant something instead of just being knockoff Nintendo antagonists. I mean, if they just want, you can't just throw an antagonist just for the meaning, just for the purpose of a game to market as sort of Nintendo game. I just want them to flesh out more, especially if they want to do this Sonic game here. But at least they did something with them in the IDW comics. At least there are more of them instead of just Savok. Alright, let's go. And I think I mentioned this before, but I was completely wrong that it was only Sass's name that was mentioned. It was also Sick. But I believe it's only them. Because we don't even get to hear Sora's name. Yeah, I guess you guys won't know who Sora is until I show him, but you'll see him. He's an emo. Okay, who actually voiced Sick? I actually didn't do a research of that. Because some of these voice actors for the Deadly Six has a funny story. Like Sass got the voice of Hakihigo and Infinite, and who else? Agara from Naruto. And then we have Sumum, the fat guy, and he's actually voicing Savok from Sonic, Team Sonic Racing, and you know the Olympic Games, you know 2020. Yeah, he's actually voicing Savok now, and he's actually doing really well. It sounds really close. And then we have Cena, you know everybody's favorite Deadly Six because of Rule 34. And she actually voiced Hinata from Naruto also. And I believe there was someone else. I don't quite know that yet, though. I mean, her voice doesn't sound like Hinata at all, so I didn't quite guess who it was. And wow, to think it was her. I couldn't believe it.
Sonic, something bad's happening.
Whoa, what's going on?
I don't know. It's like something in the sky is draining the life out of the world. Plants, animals, even the air feels cold and dead.
Okay, you guys stay safe down there.
Which is the dumbest quote I've ever heard from Sonic officially. Dude, the cities are draining the world, and everything that lives inside of it, like juice in a sip. How are they gonna get saved, or stay saved, if the world they're standing on is getting drained? They might get dry because of your stupidity.
I'll try to figure out what's going on and stop it.
And now to stage 4. Let's see what it is, and let's go. And now for stage 4. Let's see what it is. We have to fight the old man, don't we?
Huh? Your time is almost over, rash hedgehog. I shall prepare for you a lesson in respect. A painful lesson.
Oh, someone's gonna get taken to school, all right.
Follow, if you dare.
Okay, the old man wants to challenge us to a fight. He wants to teach us a lesson with respect. And he's not going to give us any respect because we're the good guys. And the good guys should always lose. Okay, let's go. Yeah, right. He's going to fight us for fruit again, and that is just disrespectful. Like, that is... You're not even valuing my power. You're using fruit to fight me. Like, that's not even going to kill people. In fact, that's going to make them even more hungry. Like, summon. Okay, I'd like to see if I can try and go to that little platform. Yeah, there it is. Because there you're actually getting the very first red submarine, so you can just skip all these mini islands that you saw. Okay, easy peasy. So, while Sonic is going chasing after the Deadly Six and saving the world once again, Silver has to do all the chores and try to beat the Deadly Six, at least one of them of course. Because the other characters like Shadow, Dark Sonic, and Metal Sonic has to do the other chores. So I'm just gonna hit the bell here. Like, when I actually saw the Sonic mods in Sonic Generations, I legit thought you can actually play as these characters without them. Like, I didn't know how modding works, so I really thought all these characters were legit, like officially from Sega. Which is why I tried as hard as I can to see if you can actually play as them, but no, you actually don't, really. So, I really felt like I wasted my time trying to research how you do it. I mean, I could play as Super Sonic, but where are the other characters? I wouldn't want to play as Jet and Silver and everyone else. But no, you have to mod them. I tried to do this for the first time on Sonic Adventure, but I don't know a first second how to do that. And then I learned you have to use something called the mod loader to do it. You know, that's the core. That's how you actually do can use mods in your games. It must be quite hard to do this because you have to program your mod characters into this game. Or hard or not, I don't even know that, but I like to try to do a mod myself. Like, try and get my OC into one. Okay, that was number 3, I think. Again, I didn't count. Okay, these drill things are quite irritating. I believe they're from the Hilltop Zone from Sonic 2. Or, you know, Green Hill Zone from Sonic 2. You know, IGN stuff. They're really getting some good informations. Sorry, I'm just gonna grab that. Ouch! Come on! I'm still surviving. Okay, that's great. Because those monkeys are irritating. This 2D section kind of gives me a headache. Just because it's kind of moving by its own, but you're also moving. Super Mario Galaxy kind of did the same, but I don't think they ever done that on 3D, so it doesn't really give me a headache for me. But when it does on 2D, it kind of looks confusing. Oh, be careful of those spikes there. And I believe the 5th one is around here. Yeah, there it is. So I'm just gonna grab that. You don't mind if I take it? Yeah, you don't. And those crabs, you have to do this kicking before you attack them. Which is something the game doesn't explain to you either. Like, there's so much about this version doesn't explain. It doesn't have any tutorials and stuff. Which, I can definitely see why people can be confused. It doesn't explain about the parkour, or the homing attack, or the kicking. This is something you have to figure out yourself. Like, of course you have to figure out something on your own. I'm an adult, dude. But when there's something they have to explain, it's definitely the parkour system, because it's a new thing in this Sonic game. Okay, where do I have to launch? I have to try and find... Yeah, maybe there. And, you know, the homing attack, right? Did you know that you can actually stack them into making it even more powerful? Because when you see extra layer of circles, that means you can actually make the homing attack even stronger. And then you can give maximum level power onto these characters. You know, your enemies, I mean. And that's how you're actually able to beat those bosses so easily. Once you figure out about the homing attacks, it takes you less than a minute to beat any of these bosses in this game. Like that. Yeah, you should be proud of me. I just figured out about the sagging of the homing attack. Like, that makes the game so easy. Really easy. And you know, the kicking, I believe you can just figure it out yourself. You're a bunch of buttons, but still, this game has so much explaining to do. Alright, that was it. Now for the cutscene.
We have a mutual problem. One so large that it will take both of us to overcome it.
Whatever. I told you, we can handle the Zeti by ourselves.
That may be true, but the rebellious swine have gotten hold of a device of mine, and they're using it in ways for which it was never designed.
What was it designed for, Doctor?
It was supposed to extract energy from our world, but the machine is unstable. Once it reaches full power, it can't be shut off. It will drain our world dry.
So that's what Amy was talking about.
And you just want to go smash it, don't you?
Well, yeah. What? It's what I do.
Oh, always your answer to everything, Hedgehog. If you wish to create a cataclysmic explosion that will incinerate everything within 100 miles, please smash away.
So there's no off switch?
No, not anymore. I need to get to the machine and reprogram the shutdown sequence. I'll supply the brains. You will supply the brawn I need to get past the Zeti.
Oh, and you're asking so nicely.
Good one, buddy.
Thanks.
Man up, Tails. I don't like working with my most hated enemies any more than you do, but our entire world is at stake.
Yeah, well, teaming up with you feels like the end of the world, Eggman. I'm gonna want to take a long shower by the time we're done.
I do like how that Orbot actually is actually spinning Cubot like a basketball. I kinda like how they're making some kind of details on the background just to make some good gags. But you know, I just want to play the zones question mark just to fill out the Let's Play part. Okay, this one is directly from the Sky Road zone, which is coming much later on into this game. And it doesn't have any red stars, so I don't have to worry about them. It's kind of, I mean, Sky Road Zone is basically Windy Hill, but fewer platforms. Basically, yeah. It's a fun stage, though, because I really like it. Alright. But what you have to do is just don't hit the ground, or maybe up in the air. You have to stay in this airborne position at the middle, or else you'll die. Okay. It was easy peasy. So yeah, this is one of these gameplay elements that I'm talking about, because Sega did put a bunch of stuff into this game. Oh man, that was close. Okay. Do I have to beat it? No, I don't have to. That's good. It's those guys there. They want me to get inside their bellies and just waste my 1 minute time. Like, what's the meaning to even put them in tropical resort if they don't even give you a big reason for it? Oh man, I have to get right under there. Oh man, I did it! Okay, I survived. Does that mean I beat the game? Or, I mean, the stage? I think I did. Yes, I did. Well, we did it. We beat the zone, question mark zone? And that was it. That's all I'm just gonna do in this video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. I did stutter a little too much, but I did everything I could. I was just a bit tired that I have to do all these stages again, because I did a little oopsie. And there's so much out again. How did you end up in Lost Hex? Why can't you just leave me alone? But next time we have to do the Frozen Factory, which is one of my favorites, or my most favorite in this game. It's because I really like snow levels. Snow levels has always been my favorite in video games or platform games. So, see you guys later at Sonic Lost World. Like, subscribe, you know the drill. And see you guys next time. It's no use!